It is June Gallery Walk. My name's Kate Traskis. I'm the Executive Director of Downtown Brattleboro Alliance. And tonight we're going to go gallery hopping and show you two new businesses opening tonight in Brattleboro. So first up is Mitchell Giddings Gallery. Okay, so here we are at Mitchell Giddings Gallery. This is Jim Giddings, and he's going to tell us a bit about what we're seeing today.
Well, thanks. What we have is a solo exhibit by Putney artist David Rohn. David just walked in, and perhaps we'll get an image of him as well. But he's the first person we ever gave a full gallery solo exhibit to. That was in 2017. We're always happy to have his work up. There are several new pieces, and we're, for the first time, working with his oils. We always have, or almost always have, work by other artists up as well, and you'll see those in the back part of the gallery. But that's what we're doing today. The show is current. The show is up through July 7th, I think, or July 9th, maybe July 9th. So it's a beautiful day. People are coming in for gallery walk, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, so some beautiful watercolors I see, and also oils tonight.
David, we started working just with David's watercolors. Mm-hmm. There's a long story behind it, but he gave up oil painting in 1970 because he wasn't meeting the expectation of being the next great American abstract painter. So he began working with his watercolors. He's been successful with them, and he has slowly worked his way back into working on oil. And for the first time, we're handling his oils as well. So the show has.
He's actually here.
Yeah, we're gonna get a picture of David. So, Petey Mitchell, co-owner and curator of most of our shows as well.
Yeah, which is a wonderful, challenge, but love doing it. Yeah, especially working with somebody like David, somebody that we've known for such a long time, is such a practiced artist and teacher. Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us. We're going to take a spin around.
Thank you for being here.
Live art demonstrations during Gallery Walk. This is a collaboration with the River Gallery School and our Artful Streets.
I need to add some more feathers.
So, Sherry, congratulations! I'm so excited for you and this beautiful new store. So please tell me a little bit about your vision for this place.
Well, let's see. This is Fair Degree, which for some people the familiar color is this. So the Vert is a green reflection of when copper is oxidized, it turns to this beautiful green patina. So that's the name of the store, and the reason for that is that it's a mix of home decor, antiques, curated vintage thrift. There'll be workshops here. There will be hands-on learning things. So I'll teach things like intro to jewelry work, intro to leather work. There'll be herbal medicine classes. There'll be writing workshops. And as a nomad for many, many years, I was a scavenger, and I collected a lot of antiques, a lot of copper on the side of the road, and I learned how to make art and make a living that way. And so this is my first brick and mortar of this kind, with the intention to bring all of the things that I do under one roof, involve the community as much as possible, and share what I've gathered in all my years of traveling.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that this is like the culmination of your passions and your interests, and how much you want to welcome and share this with the community. How did you find Brattleboro as your place?
Well, I've loved Brattleboro for a long time. I went to college at Green Mountain College for a minute. I didn't make it through, and always fell in love with Brattleboro and with Vermont. I knew I wanted to be back here, so here I am, just giving it a shot. And this is the first day, so it's a lot of beautiful feedback from the community already. It's been really good to feel so welcomed.
Yeah, well, you're glowing, so I think it's a great fit. Is there anything else that we should know, or how we can find you and support you in this effort?
So I'm in the process of setting up all of the social media things, the TikTok, the Instagram. It's not my forte, so I'm really going to be pushing an edge to make sure that the world knows that I'm here. So I'm a little bit more old-fashioned, where I have an email list, and so I'll send out an email every month that'll give people updates on just musings and store sales and workshops that are coming up. So there'll be an email list, but there will be Instagram, all of those things, so people can follow. And just a little more about the store. The intention with the different vignettes that I've set up is to create inspiration for people. I know that antique stores and flea markets can be really overwhelming for people, and the vision to where those things fit into their lives, that connection isn't often made easily. And so I'm wanting to create a place that's beautiful, inspiring, that gives an example of how one can arrange things as an interior designer and decorator. It's also a service that's offered here. If someone says, I love this, can you do this in my house? And I say, yes, I can come do this exact thing in your house.
Yeah.
And so the idea is for it to be an interactive, inspirational space.
Yeah.
That if someone wanted to come in and do a photo shoot, they could on the velvet couch.
Wow. I love it.
Time is it official?
I think it's official, day one. Okay, so here we are at Gravitate Pinball, and Steve and David have been collecting, refurbishing, playing pinball for a very long time, and this is a dream come true for Steve as well as for downtown Brattleboro.
Tonight's our last sneak preview that we've been offering to the town of Brattleboro to get to know us. Our little pinball establishment is here. We got 16 pinball machines, all on free play. You can come in on every gallery walk from 6 to 9, free admission, play all you want. The rest of the time, we're going to be charging $10. Just come on in, play any machine you like. We also have the Stern Insider Connected machines, so you can log in and record your scores online, compare with your friends, and compare with players nationwide. I hope you come down and visit us.
Tell me about, what's your favorite machine in there? Do you have a favorite?
No, I like them all. You know, David and I both really like to work on them. But I play Deadpool a lot.
Okay.
And I was playing Led Zepp just now. David just put the Led Zepp topper back on. It has the spinning spotlights that are very fun and exciting.
Gets you going, huh?
If you're into the rock star thing, it's always a blast. And that's back in place. So, you know, this weekend we're just trying to get the last few things back in place.
Yeah.
Everything the way it should be, so that when people come in and pay their $10, you can just enjoy the pinball machines. That's what we want.
I love it. So much energy. Where can we find you?
GravitatePinball.com.
Okay.
And we have a mailing list and
42 Harmony
Place, right underneath a Vermont table. So, you know, come visit us.
All right. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thanks.
I'm so excited you're here.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah. So Gallery Walk is a rain or shine event. Tonight is June 2nd, and we've been checking the weather all day. There was a 100% chance of rain tonight, so we're still waiting for it. But don't worry, Gallery Walk still goes on. We moved the music that was supposed to be in Harmony Lot to the Boys and Girls Club. It's Brat Rock this month. And then we have our Brattleboro Flea popping up in different storefronts on Main Street and Elliott Street. So don't ever think that you have to miss it for the weather. Always welcome to come down, and galleries are clearly rain or shine, so no reason not to come. years. Started in Marlboro, 20 downtown.
Truth in Advertising, Gallery in the Woods.
It is.
It was in the woods.
It was in the woods.
It was in the woods.
But he brought it to town, and we're so glad. So let's go see what's inside.
All right.
So we are inside Gallery in the Woods, and featured tonight are some of William Hayes's engravings, woodcuts.
No, these are linocuts and woodcuts.
Linocuts and woodcuts. Okay. Tell us a little bit about your artwork.
Well, I started doing linocuts in 2007, trying desperately to do something that was more affordable for the average person because I was an oil painter. And over the course of about 5 years, I became a printmaker. And I realized that what I was doing in printmaking was very much a unique and personal voice, which I felt that I did not have in oils. So I switched my career over to doing linocuts and woodcuts, and haven't had to turn back.
That's great. Will you walk over and show me one?
Sure, sure. Hi, John.
Very nice, man.
Thank you, John.
So I'm really drawn to this and how you've been able to capture the light.
That is an older print. That was done probably about 2009. And that is of a house that's up on Oak Street. And I went out for a walk one night when it was snowing very, very hard. And I had a tripod and a camera, and I was taking pictures. And when I got home, I looked at the pictures, and none of them had falling snow in them because they were very slow exposures. And so it just looked like a clear, snowy night. So I put the snow back in.
Oh, wow.
I do architecture, you can see here. I love the architecture in New England. I love driving around in a car and seeing those beautiful homes. And you go down to a place like Amherst or Hadley, and you go down the main drag, and there's fantastic architecture. But I usually go closer to home when I'm doing a piece for my artwork. So this is the house that is behind me. That's in my backyard.
Okay.
And this is a house that is at the end of the street that I live on, but I took it and put it in a new setting.
Got it.
And so there's a pink Victorian house very close to my home, and I put it in this wintertime forest mountain setting.
It's beautiful.
Thank
The
you.
colors are really vibrant also.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
This was done recently while my partner and I were in Spain for a month, and this is in Granada, Spain. And those are jasmine, and the blue flower is called a plumbago, and just a magnificent cascade of these flowers. It's really beautiful.
That's great. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, so that's a wrap for June Gallery Walk. We hope to see you next month in July. We'll be bringing the funk with some music. Of course, we always have the galleries, our restaurants. Downtown is a great place to be, so come on down and visit anytime. Thank you to our Gallery Walk sponsors, Chroma Technology, Berkeley and Veller Greenwood Country Realtors, Biologic Healthcare, Brattleboro Savings and Loan, Park Place Financial Advisors, Pine Heights at Brattleboro, New Chapter, M&T Bank, Stevens & Associates, The Richards Group, Thomas Thompson Trust, Trust Company of Vermont, and 802 Credit Union.
We'll be open for free in about at 6 o'clock.
Oh my God! I got to do the chicken dance, but I'll be back.
Okay, you got.
I'll be back to play pinball. That's my favorite. I love pinball.
Awesome.